Sometimes people talking about this stuff, Greg, are called really annoying. Sometimes they're called prophets. Sometimes people just say, oh, you're just moaning all the time, but have you got any actual positive ideas as to how to see these things change? Anything?
Yeah, it's not rocket science how you bring about positive change. So let's look at gold. Let's look at the role of the church in the gold industry, and let's look at the opportunity that the church has to flip the UK jewellery market. Very simply, fair trade certified gold exists. It comes from responsibly certified mines around the world that basically are putting investment back into poor communities. So it ticks the economic justice for the poor box. That is something we all believe in. The church stands four square behind those sorts of statements. In the UK, we have approximately 250,000 weddings a year. If we were able to capture 50,000 weddings, that equals 100,000 wedding rings. That approximately is 500 kilos of gold. That is $1 million of fair trade premium back to communities that are struggling in some of the poorest and most marginalised parts of the world next to mining operations. Who has the power to flip that market? The church. If the church took on board, if Lambeth Palace took on board, if the Catholics took on board and the Methodists took on board and the Baptists took on board and all those random independent Pentecostal and evangelical churches took on board, the idea of whipping out a piece of literature when those poor people come forward for marriage counselling prior to weddings and saying, buy fair trade gold rings, it's the best gold story in the world and you're delivering righteousness for the poor on the ground. It's not rocket science how you do it. We don't lack the opportunity. The trouble we have at the moment is we lack the vision to see round the corner. That's what making trouble is all about. It's not about being a pain in the arse, it's about being the future in the present.
Brilliant. Check out the website.